The nation is stunned after two mass shootings in two separate cities over the weekend. The first in El Paso, Texas, where a gunman opened fire on back-to-school shoppers inside of a Walmart store. Then hours later in Dayton, Ohio, another mass shooting took place in the city's historic part. Death tolls for both have been increasing as more people have been dying in the hospital. The death toll now standing at 32 total. Both shootings are bringing attention to our country's gun laws, mental health issues, and hate crimes. Today, President Trump addressed the nation and vowed to make changes.
Today, I'm also directing the Department of Justice to propose legislation ensuring that those who commit hate crimes and mass murders face the death penalty, and that this capital punishment be delivered quickly, decisively, and without years of needless delay. These are just a few of the areas of cooperation that we can pursue. I am open and ready to listen and discuss all ideas that will actually work and make a very big difference.
RT's Ashlee Banks has more on this devastating story.
Two cities are grieving after two mass shootings within 24 hours left at least 30 people dead and more than 50 others injured. The first shooting unfolded in El Paso, Texas on Saturday. That's where 21-year-old Patrick Cruces from Dallas drove nearly 10 hours to a Walmart in El Paso. And around 10 a.m., he opened fire on back-to-school shoppers, killing 20 and injuring more than 24. Witnesses say he was armed with an assault rifle and wearing protective gear when he unloaded his weapon. Shortly after the shooting, the governor of Texas addressed residents.
Texas grieves for the people of El Paso today. On a day that would have been a normal day for someone to leisurely go shopping, turned into one of the most deadly days in the history of Texas. Lives were taken who should still be with us today. 20 innocent people from El Paso have lost their lives, and more than 24 more are injured.
At least 20 minutes prior to the shooting, authorities say Cruces posted a message on 8chan, an online message board used by the far right, saying there's been a Hispanic invasion of Texas. He also expressed support for the gunman who killed 51 people in Christchurch in New Zealand earlier this year. Police arrested Cruces on the scene. He was then charged with capital murder, which means he could face the death penalty if found guilty. According to officials, since his arrest, he has been working with investigators and has told them he acted alone. At this time, the shooting is considered to be the 8th deadliest shooting in modern U.S. history. In less than 24 hours, without warning, Dayton, Ohio became the next victim of a deadly mass shooting. This time in a nightlife district. Around 1 a.m. Sunday morning, 24-year-old Connor Betts opened fire at crowds gathered outside of nightclubs, killing 9 people and injuring 27 others using a high-capacity rifle. The entire ordeal took less than 30 seconds. One of the deceased is the shooter's sister, and among the injured was a friend of the shooter, who police say had no involvement in the shooting. At the time of the attack, officers were in the area. They acted quickly, fatally wounding Betts as he was just steps away from entering a crowded bar. At this time, police are investigating to determine a motive behind this shooting. The mayor of Dayton has been deeply saddened by the tragedy that struck the city, but is amazed by the police response, saying it could have been worse.
The officers were there less than a minute from the beginning of the shooting. The shooter was able to kill 9 people and injure 26 in less than a minute. And if we did not have police in the Oregon District and the thousands of people in the Oregon District enjoying their Saturday evening, what we could have had in this city. So it is a terrible day for Dayton, but I am so grateful for Dayton Police's fast action.
President Donald Trump has linked the shootings to mental illness. He stated more has to be done to prevent these shootings from taking place. He added, hate has no place in our country, and we are going to take care of it. This has been going on for years and years in our country, and we have to get it stopped. However, many critics argue it's Trump who's the one that's fueling this anger and discord in this country, adding if it weren't for his rhetoric regarding immigration and the border, at least one of these shootings wouldn't have taken place. Reporting in Washington, Ashlee Banks, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.